Hello kiddos, how are you? Welcome to PW Gulf channel, and today we are going to revise the chapter Linear Inequalities. A very short and simple chapter from class 11th, and it's more like a basics. I won't say that many questions are expected directly from this chapter in JEE. No such thing happens, but yes, whatever you learn in this chapter will be used as a base in many other chapters. What all things do we cover in this chapter? Linear inequalities in one variable, how to solve them, how to solve system of linear inequalities in one variable, then you move to two variables. Here in this chapter we deal with graphical solution for two variables. And the same thing will be there in class 12th also. There is a chapter called Linear Programming Problem, LPP. So if you have studied this chapter, linear inequalities, very well, you have understood the graphical solution in class 12th, you will find it very easy. How to draw the graph and how to find the solution. That's what you study in 11th, apply it in 12th. And the last thing is modulus inequality. Well, I also prefer covering wavy curve method in this chapter, but during the sessions of basic mathematics, I was smart enough and I covered it already for you guys. So not repeating again. Wavy curve method, guys, please all of you from the basic mathematics go and cover wavy curve method very well. It's absolutely important to solve questions of modulus inequality, important in relations functions chapter as well as in class 12th. A lot of importance is there for wavy curve method and you should know it. Alright, let's start with the introduction of linear inequality. You have seen such type of things in your life, in your mathematics, right? Equal to, less than equal to, greater than equal to. Equal to is an equation, whereas all these are inequations, where you cannot equate the two things. I hope you all know how to read this x less than phi. You can also say phi greater than x, but always start from the left. So x less than equal to, greater than equal to. Look at this seesaw. There's a number 210 here and 30x here. If I want this seesaw to be balanced, what should be the value of x? If I want it to be balanced, 210, the value of x should be 7. Agreed? But now if I want the seesaw to be left tilted, I want this side to be heavy, to be down, left tilted. I want that to come up. Then this should be more weight, this should be of more weight. That means the value of x should be greater than 7. Do you agree? If I take the value of x to be greater than 7, like 8, 7.2, 7.5, any number greater than 7, this side will be heavy and it will come down. And if I want the right side to be tilted, x should be less than 7. So how you guys decided that x, all the values greater than 7 can be taken in order to make it left tilted? All the values greater than 7. So the solution for this inequality is x greater than 7. The solution is all the values of x greater than 7. Such kind of inequalities is what we are going to deal with. So only four inequalities we are dealing with: less than, greater than, less than equal to, greater than equal to. Right? Equal to is just given for understanding. Now here are the 6 types of inequalities, or I should say 3 types of inequalities divided further into 6. The first type of categorization is based on the strictness and slackness. Strict inequality, where you have only less than, only greater than. Slack inequality, when you have less than equal to or greater than equal to. Can you see the difference between strict and slack? Yes. Coming to the second type of categorization, it is based on number and literal. Numeric inequality means only numbers are involved. Literal inequality, also called as variable inequality, where variables or variable and number involved. If you see a variable, literal inequality. If you see only numbers, numeric inequality. Moving to the third way of categorizing the inequalities linear and quadratic based on the power. Power is 1, linear. Power is 2, quadratic. Highest power, that is the degree. So these 6 types of inequalities are there. Well, there is one more type called as the double inequality. X greater than equal to A less than equal to B. Guys, do not read it as A less than equal to X less than equal to B. No, that's not the right way of reading. There's nothing wrong in it. It's technically right. But for the purpose of understanding, I will consider X and then talk about A and B. X greater than equal to A, X less than equal to B. So what is the number X? It is sandwiched between A and B. The number X is sandwiched between A and B. X greater than equal to A, less than equal to B. That's how you should read it always. ठीक है, pause the video and try to say it, try to repeat this. X greater than equal to A, less than equal to B. And this double inequality can be further divided into 2 parts. One, X greater than equal to A, that's how we were reading it, X greater than equal to A, and X less than equal to B. And will come in between. And means intersection, or means union. So you have to notice carefully in this chapter where I am putting and, where am I putting or. So let's move on to finding the solution of this linear inequalities. While I say find the solution, I mean finding the value of X, right? The values of X this time are going to be in terms of intervals. It will not be like X is equal to 7, X equal to 2.8. No. It will be in form of intervals. Alright. There are some rules for solving the equalities, or I should say just 2 rules you have to keep in mind. First, whenever you are adding or subtracting both sides of an inequality, there is no change in inequality sign. But when you are multiplying or dividing, then there are 2 cases. Case 1, if you are multiplying or dividing with a positive number, no change in inequality sign. But if you are multiplying or dividing with a negative number, then the inequality sign will change. That is, greater than will become less than, greater than equal to will become less than equal to, and so on and so forth. Understanding? Yes, Pakka, you have seen this already. Can you recall these rules? Right, I was talking about intervals. The answers will be always in terms of intervals. And intervals is something you have seen in sets chapter, isn't it? Bubbles means open interval. Dots means closed interval. The first one says X is strictly greater than A, strictly less than B. Second one, X is greater than equal to A, less than equal to B. So these are the 4 types of intervals we should know. When is this interval used? Everyone mind it, only when your X is real number. If it's natural or whole number or integers, then we will not use such intervals. In those cases, if X belongs to natural number, whole number, integer, what do we use? We use, oh my god, curly bracket. We use curly bracket. They are called as discrete values. And when your X is continuous, that is X belongs to real numbers. In that case, we will use intervals. Intervals like open, close, semi-open, that is half open, semi-closed, that is half closed, and this is your discrete interval, which is used in case of natural whole integers. Right, boss? We studied this in sets chapter already. Next. So some intervals are written here in front of you. Can you have a look at it? X strictly greater than A, X strictly less than A, X greater than equal to A, and X less than equal to A. We will also write down the intervals for them. Like for here, what is the solution? If I have to write the solution, guys. Solution is from A till infinity. A is included or not? No, it's bubble, right? So open interval. What about infinity? Plus infinity minus infinity will always have round brackets, will always have open interval. Infinity will never have closed interval. You cannot include infinity ever. The first solution we wrote. Second solution, here, all the values less than a until minus infinity. So minus infinity to a, open interval. Here, the solution will be a to infinity. A is included, my dear boys and girls, this time. A has a closed interval. And last solution will be, here it's on the left side going to all the way minus infinity. Minus infinity to a is again included. Infinities we can never include. हमारे औकात के बाहर होता है infinity. हम infinity को पकड़ने की कोशिश नहीं करेंगे, उसको छोड़ देंगे. These are some more examples. If you want to go through, someone can pause and understand it. I'm just going ahead with the first question of linear inequalities in one variable. जो भी rules पढ़े हैं हमने उसको apply करते हैं. ठीक है बच्चों, चलिए. The graph of this inequality on solving will be looking like which option? Okay. Well, okay, here it's 1 to infinity, 1 to infinity, 1 excluded, 1 to minus infinity, 1 excluded, 1 to minus infinity. You can see this is a little dark patch. Here it's a little dark, that is bold. I mean to say thick, bold. Yeah, so options, I hope you are able to understand the difference. Now, in order to solve this, keep the rules in mind. Addition, subtraction, no change. Multiplication, division, positive, no change. Negative, change. If I am bringing this, all the x's on one side, that's x plus 1 by 4 bringing on the left side. Okay. Simplify this, making the LCM as 4. First term multiply, divide by 2. 6x minus 8 minus x minus 1 upon 4. And then this minus 1 also, let's bring it here. See, in the end, all okay, if you don't bring this minus 1 here, it's still fine. Okay, because in the end, what we want is the value of x. 6x minus x, 7x, minus 8 minus 1, minus 9. And 4 will multiply on the other side. Multiplying 4 is a positive number. No change in inequality. 7x is greater than equal to 9 plus 4, 13, and x is greater than equal to 13 by 7. क्या हो गया भैया ये? 2 3s are 6x minus 8 minus x minus 1 upon 4 greater than equal to, here it is minus 1, right? We will check it again, minus 1, and then 4 goes minus 4. This is minus 4 plus 9. And minus 4 plus 9 will be how much? 5. Have I done a mistake again? I will check myself because I don't trust myself at times. There can be something wrong with the option also, so better. The LCM is 4 minus 4, 6x. Wow. Can you just applaud me for a moment? 6x minus x is 5x. And now I can see the answer. Five x greater than equal to 5. So x is greater than equal to 1. If x is greater than and equal to 1, it should be greater than as well as equal to 1. Isn't it option A? 1 is also included and all the values greater than 1 is also included. That means solution will be 1 to infinity, 1 included, infinity excluded. Well, you will say, ma'am, where have they mentioned x is real number? If nothing is mentioned, guys, it's assume that x will be real number. If they say very specifically x is an integer, x is a natural number, then you will not use interval. But they have not mentioned. So it's a real number. Well, in the next question, they have mentioned x is an integer and this is your inequality to be solved. Let's quickly do it. All the x terms together, 3x minus x is less than 7 plus 5, 2x is less than 12 and x is less than If x is less than 6, what are the integers less than 6? Solution set if I want to write. Okay, firstly it's an integer, so curly brackets. No intervals, curly brackets. All the integers less than 6. That is minus infinity to then minus 1, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and stop. Strictly less than 6, they have said not to include 6. 6 won't be included in the answer. Do you agree? And if you have to show it on a number line, 6, 5, 4, 7, 8, dot, 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 3, 2, 1, 0, minus 1, minus 2, minus 3, dot, dot, dot. How will we show? All the numbers less than 6, all the integers less than 6. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. That's how you will dot them. You will dot them to show that they are the solutions. Can you see? They are the solutions. So every time you solve a question of inequality, the final answer should be in 3 forms. 1, the value of x. 2, the solution set, whether it's intervals or curly brackets. And 3rd is your number line. These 3, if you complete, you're going to get full marks. Okay, always express your answer in 3 ways. Talking about system of linear inequalities in one variable. We just saw linear inequalities. One inequality we solved. But what if there are more than one inequalities coming together? System means more than one inequalities are solved together. The steps are very simple. Solve both the inequalities separately, like you were doing now, solving them, solve them. In the end, take their intersection. You will take intersection of the solution. Whatever solution both are telling, you will take their intersection. And how to take the intersection, I'll tell you, don't worry. The double inequality is also system of linear inequalities. That is, double inequality has 2 inequalities clubbed together. It's also a part of system. Here is the first question. The solution set of this inequality will be what? It's what? System? No, it's not a system. We can directly solve. 37 minus 3x, let's open. Minus 3x minus 5 is greater than equal to 9x minus 8x minus of minus plus 3 8s are 24. All the x terms together, what say guys? This is minus 3x, 37 minus 5, 32, 9x minus 8x, x and plus 20. X will come on the left, minus 3x minus x, 24 minus 30. Minus 4x is greater than equal to 24 minus 32 minus. Now I just want x, I don't want minus 4. So best is divide by minus 4. Divide by minus 4 throughout. My dear students, if you're dividing with a negative number, what happens to the inequality? If I'm dividing with minus 2, this will become x, the other part will become 2, but greater than equal to will turn out into less than equal to. Do you agree with me? You have to agree. That's one way of writing. Second is the interval notation. Solution set will be less than equal to 2 and it's a real number. Nothing mentioned means x is real number. So minus infinity to 2. Minus infinity to 2 is the solution. The third way of representing it, as I said, will be your number line. Infinity, minus infinity, a number 2. All the numbers less than or equal to 2. Because there is an equal to, I am putting a dot, and less means on the left. X is what? Less than 2. X is less than 2 on the left of 2. Gotchas, my dear boys and girls. Happy? Are you happy? Able to understand very well? Good. Next question. Double inequality. Double inequality. System of inequalities. I will just try to solve it in a way such that x remains in between and everything which is besides x goes away. That's one way, or other you separate it into 2 parts. Double inequality can be separated into 2 parts. Do you remember? Yes. Both the ways are correct. Let's try to solve this first by direct method. 6, then here it is minus 3. You're going to learn a lot of things, so pay attention. Guys, first thing, this minus 3 is a problem. Multiplication of minus 3 is a problem. Get rid of it. In order to get rid of that, we will divide by minus. And division with a negative number. Division with a negative number will change the inequality sign. 6 upon minus 3 will be minus 2. In between, I have not changed, yeah. In between 2x minus 4 and 12 upon minus 3 will be minus 4. Well, this less than equal to will, agreed? Okay, okay. Now, we are not used to write things like this. We generally write x is between a and b. That is, x is bigger than a, smaller than b. A is the smaller number, b is a bigger number. Like x is between 2 and 5. 2 is smaller, 5 is bigger. This is the sign convention we follow, not the other way around. They are running there. We want the directions to be on that side, not this side. So I'll reverse it and write. Same thing, I'm rewriting it. Okay, same thing I'm rewriting. Minus 4, 2x minus 4 and minus 2. 2x minus 4 is greater than minus 4 and less than equal to minus 2. Can you see? The same thing I've written down. The smaller number here and bigger number here. Minus 4 is smaller, minus 2 is bigger. Minus 4 is smaller, minus 2 is bigger. Isn't it? Left term is always smaller. Now this 4 is not needed. Minus 4 is not needed. To remove it, add 4. Add 4 throughout. Minus 4 plus 4, 0. In between 2x and here minus 2 plus 4, 2. Well, 2 has to be divided. Divide by plus 2 to get only x in between. Plus 2 is a positive number. Plus 2 is a positive number, so no need of tension. Here, okay. Strict inequality is there. Do not strict inequality. Dividing by 2, 0 remains 0. This remains 1. X is between 0 and 1. Well, x belongs to 0 to 1. 0 is open interval, 1 is closed interval. Answer is option B. That's one way of solving. You can also represent the answer on a number line. They have not mentioned anything. By default, x is what? Continuous, a real number. I was talking of the other way of solving it. Do you want to know about it? Chalo, let's just split this. The first one, minus 3 times 2x minus 4 is what? Greater than equal to 6. And in between there is and minus 3, 2x minus 4 is strictly less than 12. These are the two parts. The middle term is greater than equal to 6 and less than equal to 12. Let's start dividing with minus 3. This minus 3 we have to get rid of. Dividing with minus 3 will change the sign. 6 upon minus 3 minus 2 greater than equal to will become less than. Putting 4 on the other side, minus 2 plus 4, 2. Dividing by 2, x is less than equal to 1. Okay, perfect. Next part. Dividing by minus 3 as usual. Dividing by minus 3 will change your inequality. Greater than. 12 upon minus 3 minus 4. Minus 4 goes on the other side. 2x is greater than minus 4 plus 4, 0. And x is greater than 0. There is and in between. My dear boys and girls, and means intersection. Do you agree? And means intersection. X is less than equal to 1, x is greater than 0. Let's put both of them on a number line. Let's put both of them on a number line. Minus infinity plus infinity. 0, 1. The first one says x should be less than or equal to 1. Less than as well as equal to. I marked it. 1 included and all the values on the left. Second one says x should be greater than 0. X should be greater than 0. Strictly greater than 0, 0 is not included. What were the steps? The steps for solving it: solve both the inequations separately, take intersection of the solutions. So in the end, I want to take the intersection of them. And how to take intersection, guys? Remember, intersection means you will look for parallel or coincident lines. You will always look for parallel lines. Is there any parallel line here? No. Where is the green and orange parallel? No, here no. Here no. Here in this area, the green and orange is parallel. The green and orange is parallel in this area. And so the solution is lying between 0 and 1. Wherever the solutions intersect, wherever both the solutions will meet. First solution green, second solution orange. Wherever green and orange are parallel, that will be the solution area. Can you see 0 not included, 1 included? That means the solution is 0 to 1. Combination of both 1, 2, 3. All combined together. Not 1 and 2 combined together. X is greater than 0, less than equal to 1. These are just different ways of solving the same question. First method, second method. Same question by two ways. Understood? Very well. So one more double inequality you all can try. If you want to separate, otherwise go directly. I would say just solve it directly. Get rid of the denominator 2. Multiply with 2 on both the sides. Multiplying with a positive number is not going to harm us. Great. Get rid of this 5. Plus 5, do minus 5. All of you, 16 minus 5, 11. Minus 10 minus 5, minus 15. And minus 3x in between. Dividing with minus 3. Guys, dividing with a negative number. Oh, will change the inequality. Minus 15 by 3 will be 5 and minus 11 by 3. Can you see inequality sign changed? If I just rewrite it, because we always write the smaller number on left and bigger number on right. Left में छोटे numbers, right में बड़े numbers. So rewriting it, x is greater than equal to minus 11 by 3 and less than equal to 5. Just the same thing. Option B. Answer is option B. B से बरोबर. Okay. Next word problem. Couple of word problems also needed, yeah, isn't it? Find all the pairs of consecutive odd positive integers, both of which are smaller than 10 such that their sum is greater than 11. Well, this is linear inequalities in one variable. You have to find pair of numbers. We can do it directly, but let's do it using the inequality concept. A very obvious question, like you have odd positive integers in your textbook, you can see even positive integers. So quite a expected question. Find all pairs of, so let the number, you want pair of numbers, pair of consecutive odd numbers, like if one is 3, the other will be 5, next will be 7, 9, 11 and so on. So if I say let the number be x, one of the number is x, next number will be x plus 2, don't you agree with me? If 1 is 3, the consecutive odd number will be 5. X and x plus 2 are consecutive numbers. We have to find the value of all the pairs, x and x plus 2, which will satisfy the condition. What are the two conditions? Both are smaller than 10. So according to the first condition, x should be less than 10 and x plus 2 should also be less than 10. It's a system of inequality. We just studied how to solve two systems together. X is less than 10 and x is less than. My dear bachos, on a number line, there is 8, there is 10. One says less than 10, the other says less than 8. Where is the two lines parallel? The two solutions are parallel. Can you see here? So this is the solution. And finally we get x is less than 8. From first condition we get x is less than 8. Move on to the second condition. The second condition is both of which are smaller than 10, that the sum is more than 11. The sum should be greater than 11. Adding both the numbers should give you a number greater than 11. 2x greater than x greater than 4.5. That's your second part. So we will draw the number line for them now. Let's draw the number line. Okay, this is a number line for x. And next line we will draw for x plus 2. Generally take numbers 1, 2, 3. We want all the positive numbers only, so we will take positive numbers. Why to take unnecessarily negative numbers and waste the time? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Why am I going only till 9? Because they've said x should be less than 8. So, less than 8 we will take. X should be greater than 4.5. So, what are the odd numbers? Can you mark the odd numbers which are less than 8 and greater than 4.5? Greater than 4.5 and less than 8. Which are the two odd numbers? 5 and 7. These are the only two odd numbers. Greater than 4.5, less than 8. Okay. If that's x, x plus 2. 5 plus 2, 7 and 7 plus 2, 9. Right? Right? This is the only pairing possible. This is the only pairing possible. Nothing else. Final solution. 5, 7 and 7, 9 are the consecutive pair of odd numbers. Can you see 5 plus 7 is 12, more than 11. 7 plus 9 is more than 11. Both the numbers are individually less than 10. Both the conditions are very well satisfied. We will not take the next odd number because of this condition. We will not take the previous odd number because of this condition. Both the conditions you take intersection. When more than one conditions, you take intersection. Right? One more question. So again, this question is an important question, I would say. In your textbook miscellaneous questions, if you see, you'll find out questions on degree Celsius and Fahrenheit conversions, then IQ of a boy, that formula conversion, boric acid solution question. A lot of questions are there. One question which I have taken is also of a solid acid. How many liters of water will have to be added to 1125 liters of 45% acid solution so that the resulting mixture lies between 25% and 30%. The resulting mixture, its concentration is more than 25% but less than 30%. So you have some solution. Okay, its concentration is 45%. Question is how many liters of water should you add? So now the concentration is between 25 and 30. It should not be 45. 45 is very concentrated. We want to reduce the concentration. Now we know the amount of water to be added should be considered as x. Should be considered as x. Should be considered as x. Okay. यार जो भी पूछा होता है उसी को तो x मानते हैं ना हम. क्यों इतना मैं एक्सप्लेन कर रही हूँ. Let the amount of water to be added. Let the amount of, yeah, I know chemistry. This is a chemistry class. To be added be x liters. So we are adding x liters of water to the already existing 1125 liters of solution. Therefore, resulting mixture will be 1125 plus x liters, right? Total will be 1125 plus x liters. Some amount of acid and some amount of water. This will be the total mixture. According to the condition, what is given? This resultant mixture should be between 25 and 30%. 1125, 45%. It was initially 45% of 1125 should be between 25% and 30%. 25% and 30%. 25% of what? 25% of resultant mixture, na? 25% of 1125 plus x and 30% of 1125. The given solution should be between 25 and 30 of resultant mixture. This is a double inequality. You can cut 100 and solve them separately. That is 25 into 1125 plus x is less than 1125 into 45. That's one part of the question. And the other part can be, and in between do not forget to put and. 1125 into 45 will be less than 30 times 1125 plus x. Solve the two individually, and means take the intersection in the end, you will get the answer. Question is find x, solve for x. Okay, big calculation, isn't it? 25 ones are and 25 fours are 100, 12 will be left, 5s are. So this is 45. 25 ones are 25, 4s are 45s are. 1125 plus x is equal to 45 square, 5 5s are 25, 4 5s are 20, 2025. X is 2025 minus 1125, 2000 minus 1000, 1000, 1025 minus 125, 900. How come equal to came? So x is x is what? Less than 900, right? Here I am getting x is less than 900. Next part, let's quickly solve this also. Can I cancel it with 30? No. One thing we can do is 1125 into 45 is less than, open it, 30 into 1125 plus 30x. If this comes on the left hand side, 1125 can be taken as common. 45 minus 30 is less than 30x. 45 minus 13, 15. 1125 into 15 is less than 30x. 15 ones are 15, 2s are 30. 2 ones are and 2 5s are 10. 2 6s are 12. 2 5. Okay, so we get x is greater than 562.5. Please verify. I am generally very wrong in such scenarios. So I am getting two values of x. X should lie between two values, and that is nothing but your solution. X should be greater than 562.5 liters and less than 900 liters. How much amount of water should be added? Water can be added between 562.5 liters and 900 liters so that the final concentration is between 25 and 30%. Please write down the final statement and finish it. Done? Very good. Let's move to two variables. We will now understand for two variables. That means if it has x and y. If it has x and y, how do we solve it? How do we solve such inequalities? One variable we were dealing so far, ना? चलो इसको करते हैं कुछ तो क्या करेंगे? बहुत कुछ लिख रखा है, थोड़े से रूल्स ये देखिए. Strict inequality means you will draw dotted line. Slack inequality means solid line. You know that. So these are the steps while solving a question. First thing is to draw the line. And how do you draw the line? With the help of this table. You put first y0, find the x coordinate, then put x0, find the y coordinate, and that will give you 2 points. These 2 points are sufficient to draw a line. In order to draw a unique line, just 2 points are sufficient, isn't it? How to find the 2 points, I'll show you to the solution also. But yeah, first step, draw the line. Second step, after you draw the line, that line will divide the plane into two halves. Any line will divide the plane into two halves. For example, vertical line will divide into left and right half plane. This inclined line will divide the entire plane into two halves, up and low. Or you can also say origin side and non-origin side. The one which has origin is origin side. The one which doesn't have non-origin side. इसके पास origin है, इसके पास नहीं है. Right, so planes always divide, lines always divide the plane into two halves. Here also you can see upper half, lower half, origin side, non-origin side. So you have to draw the line keeping in mind the strict and slack inequality. Next, you will check any point other than the line. You will check or you will substitute any point if that point satisfies the inequality. Okay, let me reframe my sentence. I substitute any point other than the line in the inequality. You have to substitute any other point in the inequality. If the point satisfies the inequality, solution region is towards that point, and if the point does not satisfy the inequality, solution region is away from that point. Generally, we take the point as origin. In special cases where we cannot take the origin, when the line is passing through origin, we don't take origin. Otherwise, origin is good enough. So take the origin, substitute it in the inequality. If it satisfies the origin, answer is on the origin side. If it doesn't satisfy, answer is away from the origin. If origin is that point, it is called origin test. So the point that you're picking up is origin, it will be called as origin test. Like for example, if origin you have picked up origin and origin has satisfied. So solution is towards the origin. But if origin, okay, this is for dotted line, strict, slack. But if your origin is not satisfying, what to do? If origin, this point does not satisfy the inequality, solution will be away from the origin. Solution will be away from the origin. Now whatever I am saying, let's try to guess it, understand it with the help of a case study question. Look at this graph carefully, take a screenshot because next 5 questions are based on this. One of the line is 3x plus 4y equal to 18. The other line is 2x plus 3y equal to 3. Next, minus 7x plus 4y equal to 14. And next, x minus 2y equal to 3. 4 lines are there. All 4 lines, there is a common area in between. This is the common area. Also guys, 1 minute. For more than one inequalities, take intersection of all the solution regions. So that is what has happened here. Because there are more than one lines present, the common area of all the inequalities is taken. This is the common area of all the inequalities. 4 lines are there. This is called system of inequality. More than one inequality system. 4 lines, minus 7x plus 4y equal to 14. 3x plus 4y equal to 18. 2x plus 3y equal to 3 and x minus 2y is equal to 3. Guys, whenever you draw the lines, make sure you immediately write the names across it. Like draw the line, write the name. Draw the line, write the name besides it. If you don't write later on, it's a big confusion. I've written all the 4 lines. Notice all the 4 lines. You have to convert this equality into inequality. You have to convert this equality into inequality. How? Looking at the graph. Just notice the graph. Minus 7x plus 4y equal to 14. This is the line. Now equal to 14, I want to replace it with inequality. Should I put less than equal to or greater than equal to? All are solid lines, so it will be slack inequality. Equal to sign will be there. Equal to sign तो सब जगह होगा, ठीक है? Slack inequality ही होगा, but less या greater वो हमें पहचानना है. So first line I said, this is your first line. The solution is towards the origin. The origin satisfies this. The origin satisfies this inequation. So I should put less than equal. If you put x0, y0, 0 less than equal to 14, true. Origin satisfies. For this line, answer is towards the origin. Okay, take the second line, 3x plus 4y, this. This is your second line. First line, second line, third line and fourth line. Second line, the answer is towards the origin. Can you see the answer is towards the origin. That means origin should satisfy this inequation. What should I put? Greater than or less than? Less than equal. So that 0 plus 0, 0 is less than equal to 18. On the right side, you have a positive number. So yes, 0 is smaller than 18. Third line. Where is the third line? This is the third line. For third line, where is the solution? Towards the origin or away from the origin? Guys, this is your origin. For third line, the solution is away from the origin. Can you see? It's not towards the origin, but away. If it's away from the origin, 0 is not satisfying this inequality. I'll put greater than equal to 0 plus 0. 0 greater than equal to 3. True? No. And that is what we wanted. This shouldn't satisfy. 0 greater than equal to 3 is not satisfying. That's what needs. Fourth line. Where is the solution? Towards the origin or away from the origin? Towards the origin, ma'am. Upside. So for the fourth line, it should satisfy. So what should I put? Less than equal to 0, less than equal to 3. Correct. So in these three cases, we wanted the inequalities to be satisfied, whereas in third case, we didn't want it to be satisfied. That's the reason for selecting the second. Generally, we do from inequality to equality. Here we did other way around, equality to inequality. Well, the first question now, you know, as the shaded region represents in the first quadrant, then the inequality which satisfies the shaded region. You can see the shaded region is bounded, packed in only first quadrant. It's not even a 1% in second, third or fourth quadrant. And it strictly tells me x and y should be greater than equal to 0. First quadrant is x positive, y negative, x positive, y negative. This is third quadrant. No. X negative, no. X positive, y negative is your fourth. This is third quadrant. No. X negative, y positive is second quadrant. Do we want second quadrant? No. We wanted first quadrant. A vertical line will divide the entire plane into parts, which is vertical line will divide into left and right plane, not upper and lower. 3x plus 4y equal to 18 represents the inequality. Which inequality? We said this was the line and it's satisfied. I think we went for option C. I'll just check. 3x plus 4y less than equal to 18 now. Next. In the given graphical solution, 2x plus 3y equal to 3 represents the solution set towards the origin, away from the origin. Can't say or none of the above. This is the third one, away from the origin. Na? 2x plus 3y. 2x plus 3y. Solution is away from the origin. And in the given shaded region, the solution set also lies on the inequalities, inside the inequalities. Can't say or none of the above. It also lies on the inequality because of the solid line. Because of the solid line, solution is also lying on the line. If it was dotted, guys, then the solution would have lied inside, not on the lines but inside. But because we had solid lines, the solution also lies on the inequality. Correct? Got it? Chalo. I'll solve one question now on this to make you understand how to solve a question of linear inequality graphically. You will always draw the x and y line, x and y axis. First quadrant enlarged. Chaliye. How many? All the inequalities, try to convert them into equality. 4x plus 3y equal to 60, y equal to 2x, x equal to 3, x and y greater than equal to 0. This simply means first quadrant. Can you all understand? X, y positive means the answer is in first quadrant. You can ignore those two. These three inequalities, try to plot the line. Well, as I said, this helps us to draw the line to get the coordinates for drawing the line. For three equalities, I have drawn 3 dabbas. Okay. First dabba, put y0, you will get the x coordinate. 4x equal to 60, x will be equal to 15. So first coordinate is 15, 0. Second, put x0, y will be 3y equal to 60, y will be 20. Second coordinate is 0, 20. So on x-axis 15 and on y-axis 20, you will join the point. All of them are slack inequality, so solid line. Just draw the solid line. Cool. Second line. Now this is interesting. Put y0, y0, x will also be 0. So one of the point is origin. Now if I put x0, y will also be 0. But for drawing any line, I need more than one coordinate. I cannot draw the line because through zeros I can draw multiple lines. Which line are we talking about? For that, choose any value of x that you want. Choose x as 1. What will be y? If I put x as 1, y will be 2. So the coordinates are 0, 0 and 1, 2. Got it? Choose x from your own, substitute and you will get y. Similarly, next, putting y0, there is automatic, okay, x equal to 3 line you all should know how to draw. There is no need of this. X equal to 3. It's a vertical line. Let's draw all these 3 lines on the plane. What say guys? 15 and 20. This is what, man? Something like this. Immediately name it here. 15, 0, 0, 20. Please name the line. What is the name of line? 4x plus 3y equal to 6. ठीक है, दिख रहा है ना? अगला line है 0, 0, 1, 2. 1, 2 will be somewhere here. So roughly I am saying 0, 0, 1, 2. Not exact, but yeah. If you draw on graph paper, it will be better. I'm just drawing. The name of the line is y equal to 2x. And third line x equal to 3. Now how exactly it will be? I'll have to see what is the point of intersection of these two. Y as 2x, 3 2s are 4 plus 6, 10x equal to 6, x equal to 10x equal to 60, x equal to 6. So it's meeting at 6. And if x is 6, y is 12. Okay, these two lines meet at 6 and 12. 1, 2 will be roughly here. Okay. I think the x equal to 3 line is somewhat like this. I will just, this is x equal to 3. 1, 2 will be here. 3 lines drawn, very well. Okay, great, perfect. Now comes the time for second step, which is take a point, substitute in the inequality and find the solution region. If I take for the first inequality, if I take 0, 0, 0, 0 in 4x plus 3y less than equal to 60. Will it satisfy? Will it satisfy 0 less than equal to 60? Yes, satisfy. So for first line, the solution is towards the origin. Towards the origin. For second line now, y greater than equal to 2x. If I put x and y 0, 0, I'll get 0 greater than equal to 0. Makes no sense. So if your line is passing through origin, you have to take any other point. You cannot take the origin and substitute now. Please remember, if your line is passing through first and third quadrant, you will take any point, let's say in second quadrant. In second quadrant, x is negative, y is positive. So put minus 1 and 1. Randomly, you can take any point in second quadrant. Minus 1, 1 if you substitute in y greater than equal to 2x. Minus 1, 1. 1 greater than equal to minus 2. Is 1 greater than equal to minus 2? Yes, satisfy. So for this line, where is the solution? This point satisfies. The solution is towards this point. Okay. Next, for third line, x greater than equal to 3. I'll put 0, 0, 0, 0, in x greater than equal to 3. 0 greater than equal to 3. Is it true? No. Does not satisfy. So for this line, solution will be not on the origin side but away from the origin. Where is the common area? Can you all see the common area? First line, below the first line, for second line, above the second line, and third line on the right of third line. Yeah, that's the triangle. Below the first line, above the second line, on the right of third line. This is the area. This is the solution area, guys. This was a question on system of linear inequalities in two variables. There were two variables and there were more than one inequalities which we solved graphically. Please keep this in mind. That's all you have to do while solving a question. Understood? I took purposely this question so all the different types are covered, like types wherein vertical line is there, type where the line is passing through origin. Okay, it satisfies, does not satisfy, all the possibilities covered in just one question. Right, the last part is modulus inequality, and it means there are actually two types of modulus inequality, one less than, the other greater than. Strict slack, strict slack. If it is less than, you will simply say x lies between minus a and plus a. Depending on the equal to sign, you will put equal to or you will not put. But if it is less than, remember x will be between plus a and minus a. It will be within the circle of plus a and minus a. You all have to imagine it like this. If there is an x, this is minus a, this is plus a, and there is a number line like this. Okay, minus a plus. Now, if I say modulus should be less than a, x will be lying between this region, minus a and plus. Its circle of grazing is between minus a and plus a. But if I say modulus is greater than a, then it will be always greater than a and less than minus a. Beyond a, below minus a. X is less than minus a, x is greater than a. If equal to is there, include the equal to. So can you understand? This area is reserved for mod less than a, and the remaining area, this area, for mod greater than a, and this area also for mod greater than a. So for greater, you have to go to the extremes. For less, you have to be in between. Please remember this. All the questions will be solved very easily. Like for example, mod is less than 10. When mod is less than 10, I know it's going to lie between, minus 10 and plus 10. That's the formula. Instead of x, there is this thing, but mod will lie between minus 10 plus 10. Simplify, you all know very well now how to simplify. Subtract 5, divide by 5, x lies between minus 3 to. Express your answer in interval notation a to b. A is minus 3, can you all see? And b is 1. Done, 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 done. Next. Mod is less than equal to 15. When mod is less than, bacho, less than equal to, it will lie between minus 15 and plus 15. Can you all solve and get the answer? चलो चुपचाप सॉल्व करो जल्दी जल्दी. अच्छा, it's not 14, it's 4. क्वेश्चन सही से कॉपी किया करो मैम. Okay. Minus 15 plus 4. Minus 15 plus 4 is minus 11. Answer is option A, isn't it? Minus 11 by 7 and plus 19 by 7. Good. Greater than. Now we have greater than, and it will also include your wavy curve method to find the final answer. That's why I was insisting so much. Chaliye. If it is greater than, If it is greater than, we know two cases will arise. We know two cases will arise, and I'll go back, guys. It's or written. Or means union. And means intersection, or means union. Or means union, union means cases. In the chapter permutation and combination also you have seen or means cases. Cases means or. Okay. So the two cases will be 1 plus 3 by x is less than minus 2, or 1 plus 3 by x is greater than plus. Either it's less than minus 2 or greater than 2. Not in between minus 2. Not in that. चलिए सॉल्व करेंगे हवन करेंगे 3 by x plus 1 minus 2 on the left plus 2 less than 0. 3 by x plus 3 less than 0. 3 1 plus x by x less than 0. 3 goes 1 plus x by x less than 0. Now put it on a number line. The critical points are minus 1 0 plus minus plus. We want less than 0 region, so minus 1 to 0 is one of the solutions. Or 1 plus 3 by x minus 2 is greater than. That's 3 by x, 1 minus 2 minus 1. That is 3 minus x upon x greater than 0. We generally don't keep the coefficient of x negative, taking minus common, x minus 3 by x greater than 0. Multiplying by minus will change the inequality sign. Greater than becomes less than. On a number line, put the critical points 0, 3, plus, minus, plus. Less than region, यानी कि negative region. Negative region. So minus 1 to 0, union 0 to 3. The answer will be minus 1 to 0 and 0 to 3. Or means union. This also and this also, not the common. This also, both. Union. The answer is C. Very well. Next question. 2x minus 1 is equal to mod of x plus 7. Well, when we open the modulus sign, when I remove this mod sign, I'll get positive as well as negative, isn't it? When you open, like if I say mod x equal to 6, x is equal to plus minus, isn't it? Plus minus b, whenever remove the mod, put that. In equal to, in inequality nahi baba, in equation. In equation, we put this plus minus. In inequality, we use the concept we just studied. So x plus 7 is equal to, once we will take positive and once we will take negative. So minus plus sign and minus sign. Alright, x 2x minus xx, 7 plus 1, 8. Or 3x equal to minus 6, x equal to minus 2. So we will immediately go and mark the answer as C. No, we are not Meadows. We will not mark the answer as option C. It is not the answer. The answer is only B. And why? Minus 2 is eliminated. Because if you take x as minus 2, what will you get? You will get mod of x plus 7 is equal to minus 2 into minus 2. Minus 4, minus 1, minus 5. And can the mod value be negative ever in life? Mod cannot be negative. This is not possible. So if you put x equal to 2, you get mod negative, not possible. If you take x equal to 8, 16 minus 1, 15, that's correct. So only 8 is allowed. Now modulus question. It's neither less than nor greater than, but a double inequality. Double inequality means split it into two parts. And double inequality will split and give us and. One part will say mod of 3x plus 1 is greater than 0. And mod of 3x plus 1 is less than 1 by 3, right? Two parts. Now, according to the slide which I gave, greater than 0. When is the modulus value greater than 0? Mod is always greater than 0, isn't it? Mod absolute value is always greater than 0. So this is true for all real numbers except minus 1 by 3. Do you all agree with me? Because if you take x equal to minus 1 by 3, what will happen to this mod? 3 into minus 1 by 3 plus 1. Minus 1 plus 1, it will give me 0. Do I want it equal to 0? Do I want this mod to be equal to 0? No. So this mod 3x plus 1 should not be equal to 0. And that means x should not be equal to minus 1 by 3. Okay, mod should not be 0. It should not be minus 1 by 3, and this situation is true for all real numbers except 1 by 3. Coming here, less than means when you open the less than, it will lie between minus 1 by 3 and take away the 1 by 3 minus 1 minus 2 by 3 and minus 1 by 3 minus 1 minus 4 by 3. Divide by 3. Minus 2 by 9 and minus 4 by 9. Well, there is and in between. There is and in between. So if there is an and in between, you will have to take the intersection of both this and this. What is the common between minus 4 by 9, minus 2 by 9 and all real numbers except minus 1 by 3 lies between them. So the final answer will be minus 2 by 9. Your x belongs to minus 4 by 9 comma minus 2. Open interval because of the strict inequality. On the set of full real line, this is all real numbers, you remove a term minus 1 by 3, and there is minus 4 by 9, and there is minus. X lies between them, but then you remove minus 1 by 3 out of it. Answer will be option. That was all, guys. That was all for today's class. Done. The chapter is done. Happy? Yay! Smile. We'll see in the next class. Till then, keep shining, my bacha log. Take care of yourself. Lots of love to all of you. And see you all very soon. Make the most of this sessions. Do pass it on to your friends. Okay, bye.